This will call the meeting to order of July 12, 2022. Anna?
Okay, so today we're going to set the fiscal year 23 tax rate, and the handout I've given you is the amount to be raised by taxes according to the voters on town meeting day in March of 22. The first article, Article 2, and I put all the articles that we voted on in the pamphlet. They all passed. The amount to be raised by taxes is $4,517,431. Article 3 passed, which we use $200,000 from the previous year's surplus to reduce the tax rate. Article 4 passed, and that's to fund the Public Works Department for replacement equipment in the amount of $200,000, so that's added into the tax rate for this year. In the ensuing years, it will be budgeted, so it will be included in our budget when we vote on it. Article 6 is $10,000 that the voters approved to add to the $15,000 that we already give the museum. So that's added into the tax rate. So the next line, if you add all that up, it's $4,527,431 to be raised by taxes. The local agreement is all the veterans that we give a benefit to. The town has to make up $30,000 for those veterans. So that local agreement, we have to raise the education money on that.
So I think Jeff probably knows, but that's because the state will cover 10, but
10,000. We
over
voted
10 up to 40, the town then covers if we allow that additional exemption for veterans.
Correct. We voted on that years ago to increase it to $40,000.
So that's on their education tax?
Yes. So to figure the municipal rate, you take the 4 million, what we have to raise in taxes, you divide it by the grand list, which I included a copy of the 411, which is a compilation of all the properties and totals of the grand list for the town. You divide that by the grand list total, and you multiply it by $100 per assessed value. And that gives you a town tax rate of 0.4267. And to figure the local rate, we have to raise $26,323.11 in education taxes. So again, you divide that by the grand list, and that gives you a local tax rate of 0.0024. So it's like 0.2 of a cent. So if you add the local plus the town tax rate together, our total town tax rate that I'm recommending that the board vote on is 0.4291 for fiscal year 23. Fiscal year 22, we were at 0.4082. That's up 2 cents, or 2 cents and 9/10 of a cent. So overall, including the education tax rate for fiscal year 23, the homestead, including the education tax rate, the homestead rate is down 1.5 cents. So overall, your homestead tax rate is down 1.5 cents. So the non-homestead rate is down from the previous year, including the municipal rate, almost 5.5 cents. So overall, our tax rate is down from last year.
That's even factoring in that 200 grand to fund the
DPW, yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
that 2 cent hike is totally attributed to that.
it is. It is.
And what are we buying with that?
The whole capital plan.
Just
replacement fund.
Two more?
Nothing new,
couple
it's
weed
just a
whackers.
replacement.
It's just a fund that we just keep putting money in to pay for everything.
Right.
To avoid loan payments in the future, like our fire department does. Avoids the loan.
And I've included in your packets too, tax rates from this fiscal year all the way back to fiscal year 13, just so you can see the flow of the tax rates a history, if you will.
Is that the one put in the town report every year?
Yes. And then, on the back is your local agreement report, and that tells you, you know, who's getting the, these are all veterans, yeah. And that is my good news.
Well, I'd make the motion that we accept the municipal tax rate for 2022-23 tax year.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bills will
Anna.
be run today and mailed out this week.
Oh, boy.
And thank you for coming in unplanned. I mean, it's a rush because we don't get the information, and obviously we like to send them out so because they're due August 15th.
And we have a fair amount of escrow companies calling because they pay early.
And we could also use them
Yes,
to
yes.
pay our bills.
Okay,
Any
sounds
other
like
business?
fun.
No?
Hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn. We done?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you.